Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin. Big good CoinsKid crew. So the SEC yesterday announced that it's suing Binance and the CEO Changpeng Xiao, however you say his name, I do apologise if I've said that wrong, for mishandling billions of dollars. So the financial watchdog alleges Binance lied to regulators and siphoned investors' funds into a separate company. So I know Binance and the CEO have released a statement saying it's simply wrong. Okay, so it might be a bit of a nothing burger. We did see something quite similar a few years ago, I think in 2020 when XRP was doing really well. It put a beautiful impulsive move. It met the 161. I've gone through this with you, and it was looking for a correction anyway, but the news that came out actually pushed the correction down a little bit further than anticipated. But it still was a great opportunity because eventually XRP did actually come up and take out that local high. So, I'm looking at a very similar situation with Bitcoin at the moment. I do think we're in a correction. I've gone through this with you for the past couple of months right now that I'm looking for the bottom of the correction. I have been posting on Twitter all week, because I've been away, obviously. I've been posting little setups and little opportunities that I do think we're sort of nearing the end of this C wave. And once it's found, boom, we're going to come back up. And it should, in theory, be a massive wave three. So I'm going to look at all this with you today. But I have begun to dollar cost average back into Bitcoin because I think anything like this that drives fear into the market, in my opinion, is actually an opportunity. So let's dive into the charts right now and see what we can see for Bitcoin, okay? So please do follow me on Twitter. When I do go away and I'm away from making videos, I do try and post regular updates on Twitter as best I can. But obviously it's really important that when you do have a holiday, you actually have a holiday and you get your head out of the charts, okay? And kind of get your head out of the game. But I was looking for opportunity and I did spot a lovely little opportunity to go short, and I did, and I put a stop loss and rode this little short down, and so far so good. That's made a bit of money, and these are the opportunities that we find in the channel, okay? So like I said in the post there, break this white line. I think you're getting the confirmation of the ABC being in, but I'm looking for this orange line. I'm looking for Bitcoin to come down to this orange line and this white trend line, and it could begin to form some kind of falling wedge here, which is actually a beautiful corrective bullish reversal pattern. Traded many of these in the past. So again, all I'm looking for is Bitcoin to break this white line, and I think we've got a beautiful little opportunity in front of us. And in theory as well, once this correction's done, like I said to you, this next wave in theory should be a wave three, which is very powerful, and it does actually have the opportunity as a wave three to actually take out the all-time high. So we'll keep an eye on that going forward, okay? And obviously if it doesn't and we roll and we don't do certain things, I did make another post on Twitter recently that I will be looking at another level of support for Bitcoin to pull back to, in the possibility that this is some kind of big impulsive move, and then we're going for a long sort of corrective ABC correction. I'm going to go through this with this particular scenario with you today as well, okay? Because like I've always said to you, as price matures and goes sideways, different things emerge and different opportunities start to reveal themselves, okay? So let's dive into the charts right now, but please do follow me on Twitter, because obviously when I'm away, that's just easier for me to update you, okay? Let's dive into the charts. So looking at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, what we have got right now from this bottom is 5 waves up. 1, 2, 3, regular 4 and 5. Boom, 5 waves. That's possibly an impulsive wave 1 that is done, and right now we're just simply correcting, coming back, looking for the support of where we come from. It really is that simple. Okay, so we are actually in an uptrend on Bitcoin because of the impulsive and corrective moves that we've gone through since November last year, and right now we're just simply correcting, retracing, looking for the continuation of the trend. So I'm trying to find any warning shots, any sort of warning signs in the charts that Bitcoin's not actually bullish, and you're looking for another impulsive move down or a larger correction than we anticipate. And one thing that's quite concerning here is the 5 waves here. Okay, we got the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4 and the 5. So in my opinion right now, unless this starts to come up, breaks this white trend line and takes out that red line, then I think that Bitcoin could be in a macro wave 2. And I'm going to go through this with you. This is a possible scenario that I'm looking at right now, that what we could be in here is the A wave coming back down to support, okay? Then we could put in a B wave, which makes a lower high than that initial impulsive wave 1, and then boom, we drop towards this white line. This is an absolute possibility towards September, October of this year, okay? So some kind of some kind of corrective ABC 3-wave pattern back up that retraces to that high and fails to take it out, and then we roll again towards this white line. This is an absolute possibility, and like I've always said to you, as price matures, things and opportunities and different things begin to reveal themselves in the chart. So this would indicate to me that this is a macro wave 1, and this could be a macro wave 2, and then we've got a massive macro wave 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth, okay? So I do think if Bitcoin starts to break this white trend line, it's quite a nice bullish little statement. What I would be looking for to confirm the low is the fact that it has to take out that high, obviously, and it means that the correction is in this sort of 5-wave structure here. But what I'm looking for right now, aside from what it's going to do, whether or not it's going to come up and take out that high or not, I think you're going to come up. basically, because what we've got is 5 waves, and just like this 5 waves to the upside, you're putting 5 waves to the downside right now. I always look to counter those 5 waves, and this is exactly why right now I'm dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, okay, because I'm looking for some kind of retracement. If not, this is the opportunity. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So again, it's not, I've not got a crystal ball, anything can happen, but this is a particular scenario that could begin to reveal itself right now. But the fact that what we've done is we've come up impulsively, and then we'll have some kind of ABC macro wave 2 correction that bottoms again on this white trend line, offers an amazing opportunity like it did there, and then we begin to come back up into 2024 where we take out that high. Okay, this is an absolute possibility that I'm looking at right now, some kind of macro ABC wave 2 that we're in as a possible scenario back down to this white trend line. This will be invalidated if we start to see Bitcoin come up and take out that high that it put in April. It means that the correction was in air. I do apologize about the drawings, but I'm always looking to counter trade the 5 waves. If we switch to the daily time frame, you can clearly see what I'm looking at right now. So we've got the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5. So we're putting 5 waves to the downside. So right now, this, in my opinion, wherever it is, offers opportunity to come back up, okay, and retrace back up to where you came from. Now, I know at this point, if we do start to take out this white trend line, everyone will get really, really bullish, but I will be looking for some kind of, ABC coming back up at this point, retracing to this high, and I will show you all the levels in a different video. But at that point, if we do start to roll again and we sweep this low from wherever we've come, then we have got the big A, B, C wave correction back down to this white trend line, which is going to offer an amazing opportunity going forward for you, okay? I hope you enjoyed that update. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, but the invalidation of that right now is if we do start to find support and we do start to come back up and we take out that red line, then this down here was your bottom, okay, for Bitcoin. And this is why I'm taking a chance, I'm taking the opportunity to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. And again, something I've always said to you is God candles give the game away. Just there, if you take a look, we've got that key level support for Bitcoin. That, in my opinion, is going to be back tested, so even buying here is a good opportunity, or if it goes lower, a good opportunity, because you will be looking at Bitcoin coming up to 26480 with a certainty, okay, because this is how it all works. Got candle breakdowns and breakouts, you always come back to test them, okay? Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on Bitcoin. Bye-bye.